This is Love again. I'm Love herself, Darlene. I'm here again with the God of Universe 4. He's God Curtis, and he has another subject. And this time, he titled it, This is Earth 1. Your God and Goddess are right here, being common and watching. They descend and ascend. Okay, so I wrote it down what he had to say. That was his title. Okay, he says, I am a God with other Godheads. We are not on earth, but I come and go for the sake of others. Yahweh, he formed earth one, like any other God would do when they are creating. He formed earth. The speaker listening to me, Love, Darlene, she helps, she helped like she's doing now. She's a humanitarian and wants to see this world fixed, especially since she helped make it. Okay? God Curtis goes on to say, You don't think so? It's too massive of a build for such a small person to help out with? Well, she's a giant too, just like Roderick Yahweh. They are both 100,000 feet tall, he says. Their plan was to come and be common. They had already tried the earth out. After making it, it was livable. So why not live there in smaller form from time to time? While staying back at home too. They did that. Y'all just don't know it, says God Curtis. Can she do miracles? Yes, why not? I'm telling you who she is, he says. Mother of Earth One, the first inhabitants. Why there's no crowd around her? Most don't know. They sense something, but don't know what, he says. You all had a past, he goes on to say. Some of you were good in it, some were bad. But it didn't take place on Earth 1. You were in heaven above. There's grass, skies, weather, food, drink, you name it. But you who acted bad, you were spoiled. You thought you should have more, without the efforts to work. Work for it. You were rich, all of you. No one was poor. That poverty happened down here. So your wealth had to be taken. You see, he says, Yahweh is God of Earth 1. I'm God of Universe 4, says God Curtis. And many more, he says. We are neighbors, so we tend to problems that occur by helping out, then flying on back home. Why can't you see us flying and taking off? Well, he says, it's because we are giants. You see the clouds? That's us. We walk, we talk, dance, swim. We are exactly what you are. You are just in body. We are not ghosts, he says. Your eyes are weak. If you were to focus well, you would see us clearly, coming and going from mountain tops. Those are our earth bases. We come and go. But you were taught that we are clouds. Now, the Bermuda, he says, is ours, our exit and our entrance. Yes, sometimes there's no return for ships that venture in. We capture and keep them. I say we because we do. There's no one else that uses that portal. We're there to defend it, block visitors, tourists, researchers, explorers, and so forth. Love, Darlene, is reading this information of mine to you all, says God Curtis. I could yell it out, he says. I could yell it out to all y'all, and you'd hear it across the globe. But why? Why scare you? There's a method that Babe here can do, but she hasn't done it for a while. She can lift a car. She pushed out 7 children without fear, went on through with it, and endured great pain. Yet horses don't? Why is that? It's this. She's not from here. She just looks the part. She's lived in 35 houses. Now, how is that homeless? 27 apartments. Why so many? It's because her home is elsewhere. So to settle in small form, she knows better not to. She doesn't want to. She won't publish herself barely, he says, about me. She won't publish herself barely on her sites of internet. She posts for others, mostly, helping out the victims, shining a light on criminal characters. Her giant self watches. She has no fear. Criminals are small. They have tried to kill her, though, repeatedly, he says. Stabbing, shooting, guns held to her mouth, he says, God Curtis says, and on her stomach, with baby inside. Someone wants her dead, right? So why is she still here? She heals automatically. Plus, we aid any injury because she's so alone. She's tough, says God Curtis, but she will cry while she's fixing herself. Her purpose here was to come and regain her lost loved ones who were waiting on a god or goddess to show. So she came, but most wanted a wealthy goddess. A goddess with chariots in the clouds, houses with wings. Like they are animated in cartoons and fairy tales. But she took her chance and came as she was. Now the stalkers who go after her, they penetrate her body she uses for earth. She gets out early, knowing that they are coming. Now, if she were a white girl, it would be all in the news. They are here. It's dangerous worldwide. The white girls, too, are her daughters. They are secretly writing movies about her, he says. One is out now, and this time they're calling her Darlene, her English name, he says. It's titled Bad Times at the El Royale. It's her life. Check it out. And Sarah is used throughout. It's her Hebrew name, one of. Sarah this, Sarah that. Who does the Terminator chase? Sarah. Afraid she's going to take over the world. Watch it. It's with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Who is Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs about? He says. The white was to throw you off, since she's black-brown. She has 7 offsprings recently. It's on and on, he says. You Israelites are all over the place. Israelites. It's just the whites that don't know that they are Israelites too. It's Yahweh's last name. He's God of this place. Why not name his children after him? They're not a couple anymore. They split. She felt he was a beast, so they wrote Beauty and the Beast. He was full of discipline, and she wasn't born for him. Those are her words, he says. This is God Curtis, and yes, I said Curtis. All words came from us, he says. You all developed them second. Now, this message was also about the disease earlier that's out, mainly for the worrywarts who won't listen, who believe every plot their oppressor cooks up. Why did you think that Trump wouldn't wear a mask early in the game? He knew some masks were deadly. And the poison that was sent around was mostly as a vaccine trick. Who tricks the people? The hundreds and thousands of Satans. Okay. So that was God Curtis of Universe 4 who visited with me. And during our visit and conversation, I wrote down what he had to say, which is what I do with each God that I visit with, whether I'm on ship or down here on the earth. I come to and I go. And I truly know these gods. It's nothing I'm making up. I know them. I see them. Anyway, enough said about that. But you believers who believe that there is a better life, get in touch with me at this site here and at Love Nefertiti at gmail.com. LOVENEF as in Frank. LOVENEFITITI at gmail.com. Contact me and I'll let you know personally more and more, because I'm not going to continue to keep posting these messages. I've been posting for years and years, at least about 15 years now, and I've had about enough. And plus, I'm trying to help those that are unaware, and It's evacuation day anyway. Time has run out a great deal, and a grace period has been given. And enough of that already. This earth is horrible. People are being shot in their backs. Black men shot in their backs, running. It's an indication that they're harmless. They're not going to shoot the cops. They're running for their lives, and the cops are shooting at their lives. And it's not just the blacks. Cops are shooting whites. White cops are shooting white cops. So, forgive me. White cops are, well, they're doing that too. But they've got those guns loaded for a reason. They wasn't every day, they load their guns every day to kill. They're not there to discuss anything and to wait till you all, or myself, get to the courts to make a decision on whether you live or die or we live or die. These are androids, humanoids. Some are human only, and they are killing, per se, until the angels come, the homies, they come, and they rescue. And the angels are tired. They're tired. Beware. Gabriel is tired. I know him. He's God of Earth 5. God Donnell, that they're calling Gabriel down here, he is tired. Him and his crew, that his friends, his homies that's with him, that has come from his planet to help this planet. They are tired. Angels are tired, and they're ready to pull out. They're ready to go home. So it's actually their choice, their free will to help save people. They don't have to do that. They can go home. But they're here for those who believe that it's time to go. And those lights in the skies, the night skies, are not stars. Those are headlights of billions and billions and quintillion. Those are aircraft space. They call them spaceships to scare you all. Those are aircrafts coming from a way more advanced, many more advanced planets than these. And a telescope from the Earth cannot pick up those planets and tell you, oh, we know how many planets they are. No, they don't. Because the range, those planets are out of range, and an Earth telescope cannot pick them up. I've been up there, and I've sat in ships, and I've had meetings and what have you, and they are just as human as you and myself. Just some are more higher in rank and more divine than those that are on the earth here. That is you all's family scattered out in the universe from planet to planet. Anyway, so I don't mean to be fussing, but I'm going to shut down. But I'm concerned about the babies, that drive-by shootings at babies being shot while, in the cars with the cops after a certain individual, and they shooting at the entire family. It's time for everyone to, you can keep on believing in Christianity, keep on believing in Allah, keep on believing in Buddha, just keep on believing what you believe in. It matters none to the creators of the races. When it's time to stop this world and rescue babies, it doesn't matter to them, when it comes to a certain time after trying to compromise with the adults. It doesn't matter to the makers and the creators that the adults don't believe that there's another existence. When it comes to babies, they will come down and get these babies from you adults who want to stay and wait on your Christian God, Jehovah, to come and rescue you, who you've never seen. You've seen Yahweh. You've seen Yahweh. Some of you have seen Yahweh. He's real and he exists. And so he's a creator, and these other creators, they don't have time to wait on you all to decide whether it's the end times or not. Because you see all these calamities, and the world is in such a chaos. All these killings and all these weather out of control. And these sinkholes and these bombs being dropped here and there, testing, and they're even shooting now up. Man, which are the sons of the creators, are shooting up the evil ones, not the good men, but the evil ones are shooting fireballs up at those ships that are, the fleets and fleets of ships that are waiting to rescue families on this earth. And they come in billions, because it's so many families on the earth. And so ships have been sent out in the quintillion to pick you all up, not to abduct you, to give you free will to come. You don't want to go in free will? Take care of yourself then. Because that's the attitude that they're having. They came with love in their hearts to help, and these angels, and now many have left. They quit. They left. They went home to shoot golf or whatever, shoot pool, play golf, whatever they want to do, swim. They're tired of all the chaos and the hell on earth. One. They're gone. And just a few angels are left here. You think these movies and stuff that they're showing on TV is a game? These angels, some of these angels are behind some of these movies to show you all what's going on with the walking dead, the living dead. People eating people, cannibalistic. It's too much going on down there. And so on their planets is peace, joy, tranquility, and protection. It's and they're way more advanced than the earth. The earth is behind on airplanes, trains, you name it. They don't even need them there on the other planets. They just up and fly where they want to go. Their bodies, they just jump and fly where they're going. So you disbelievers, wait on your gods. Just wait and see. Some of them are not going to answer because some of them are not real. So anyway, so please consider what's being told to you on my site, from the gods and the goddesses. And I hope love be with you in your decisions, because I'm leaving as well. And I'm tired I'm not trying to go viral on YouTube. I'm trying to get into y'all's hearts and y'all's minds. So let's depart. We're going to buckle up. We won't be floating around like NASA's doing. We will be sitting down. It's on ship after ship. Sitting down, cafeterias, apartments on the ships, land is in the back, food is being grown in the gardens, and it's an enterprise. Even Star Trek was assigned to you all. Gene Roddenberry was trying to tell you all something. Lucille Ball was trying to tell you all something. Desi Arnaz was trying to tell you all something when they were sponsoring Star Trek. So please decide wisely what you will do, because this world has come to an end, and this grace period is too long for me. I want to leave. I want to get on my porch, get in my porch swing, look out at the beautiful moons, sing my love songs, and enjoy my life with my children. So I'm going to say farewell for now, but I may not upload anymore. Someone else can do it. Take the stick. But I prefer everybody. Let's go. Everyone. Let's go. Repent. Confess all your sins. Let's go. And live in peace and happiness. Shalom.